Knocked his ass out and kissed him on the cheek. He fucked up just by thinking I was sweet. I run the city, might have thought I was some cleats. You never heard someone like this upon the beat. Tutti fruity, the booty duty is jury duty. Moody foodies, jacuzzis is filled with bougie booties. All of this money, don't know how to count it, man. I think I need a computer. I can't live in deep, man. I live at the funeral. I got no need for a shooter. I'm getting bigger, Do you want to reconsider, Lost control of a killer, I'm getting bigger.
Oh, hey, hi. Welcome to the Dan Weekly Update. It is November 26th. It's a Tuesday. It's always a Tuesday on the Dan Weekly Update. It's 6:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's up, Yachts? How you doing, man?
How's it going, man? Just finished making some food. I made a loco moco with some miso tonight. Loco moco? Oh man, it's so good. All right, so basically picture rice, a hamburger patty, a fried egg, and then gravy. That's it.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
In those layers, is that you start with the rice? Okay.
Rice, beef patty, fried egg. I usually go mine over easy and then hit it with gravy. Winners.
I like it. Hey, why the heck am I on OC Swap? We should go to the Dan website. We're here to talk about Dan. If you guys don't know what the hell Dan is, you're missing out. Dan was a token. We created when was it? May 25th.
May, yep.
I think is when the token went out. Yeah. So there was some community building in the beginning. But yeah, we created it as a meme coin on the Radix blockchain to pay homage to the founder, Dan Hughes. And then because of who we are, memes don't have utility and we like utility. So now you can actually stake your Dan to earn passive income payouts. And all right, have you seen this? Look at this. We are so close to 30%.
Oh, man.
Of the total supply staked. And I talked to Aaron right before this call, our dev, and probably this weekend. It is a holiday weekend, but he's ready to do it whenever. So very, very soon. The 10 billion we had for the extended lock bonuses, there's still 2.2 billion there to collect, people. So get on that. That's going to be locked up as well in the contract. So that'll be 40%, not including our locked liquidity, just in staking, 40% of the supply of this token locked. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be huge.
Absolutely. That's buy pressure, right? Just that alone, there's no more that's coming into existence. 98%, almost 99% of it is in the hands of the community or in liquidity and everything like that. Like there's nothing else. There's nothing else we can do. There's don't need no burn mechanism. Don't need anything like that. It's just the way it is.
That's one thing I have to figure out is what wallet they're looking at on OC Swap, because I staked over $1 billion, Dan, for 2 years. You staked $1 billion.
Close to $1 billion.
So I don't know where this 1.1 billion is coming from. Like, I don't know what wallet they're using to say that we have 99%. I don't know. But that's all right. Whatever. 99%. It's all right. Typos are okay. And probably it was like a wallet we gave them way back in the beginning. Who knows? Actually, it might be the giveaway.
It could be the giveaway wallet.
That could be it. That makes sense. Actually, also, we applied to CoinGecko yesterday. And for their TVL, because on here, it doesn't even show TVL here, which is fine. We love OC Swap. That's why we have all of our liquidity locked on OC. Even if you go to Astrolescent, which is an amazing platform, right? It's an aggregator. They find all the best swaps for you, and they have a bridge. You could bridge from almost any other chain directly to Radix, totally decentralized and really, really cheaply. It'll just come to OC Swap because that's where all of our liquidity is. But they don't show TVL here, right? But with CoinGecko, I did add the staking component on the forms. So they have the staking component, they have everything else. And I wrote like a little explainer. There was a spot you could add more. And I explained how the staking works and everything else, and gave them the staking site. So hopefully when we hit CoinGecko, it will show that TVL, because that would be fucking awesome.
That would be that would bring it to new levels for sure.
Yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, Dan's been doing it's been doing pretty well this week, man. Yeah. Look at
That chart.
That's beautiful. That really is. And if you pull back, I mean, it's just, does this go all the way back to, oh yeah. Like, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, I remember when 100 million Dan was worth, remember when it was like $70, $80?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Now it's like 600.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And with our first payout coming up on January 1st, and their quarterly payouts. And this is what makes Dan really special. There are other projects on Radix that reward you for staking, right? But they reward you in their own token. Dan, don't do that. Okay. Dan pays you in XRD. Okay. So it pays you in the native token on the blockchain. This is the only token that you can hold and stake, and you do not have to sell to make XRD. Every other token on this chain, you have to sell it or the rewards that you get to make XRD. Not Dan. Lock it up and just come claim your payouts. Actually, I don't know. Has he pushed it yet? Oh, it doesn't have everything yet, but I did see the new claim portal. So it's looking good. Everything is basically ready to go. You know, it's going to say, actually, it does total Dan staked and total Dan to be claimed. So if you go look right now, you can see if you did an extended stake, when your Dan is unstaked, how much extra Dan you will be collecting. So Aaron's a fucking whiz. He's awesome.
And just to go back on where payouts are in XRD, we invest in other chains. We invest in, ADA, and we also have some of those NFTs from the Kumadroid NFTs. And whatever profit we make or whatever investments work, it's always converted back to XRD. So it's continuously buying XRD and then paying out our community members for their support. So it's a win-win-win.
Hell yeah. Absolutely. Right now, we're waiting on about 200 ADA in interest. We had some loans end today, so we got paid in that interest, but our active loans right now, actually, I can drag this over and show everybody on Levy. This is on Cardano, right? There's actually more in the wallet. A couple of them, they mature, and then the tokens go back to the owner. We get the profit. So a couple of those went through today. So we have to add some extra loans. But right now, actively, we have 5,800 ADA, which is about $5,800. So let's fucking go ADA, and about $200 in interest. And that's in 2 weeks, right? So basically, we usually get about, what would that be? Let's see, $400 for 6,000. What was that, like 8% over the month on Levy? So it's pretty good. We hit I think we hit 13% at one point. It varies back and forth, but we're going to get some more loans going tonight. I'll get on that as soon as we get off here. Now I lost StreamYard. There we are. Yeah. So it's pretty exciting stuff. And I talked to him about the bot. Did I tell you this?
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the bot is ready to rip. And actually it's been ready to rip for about a week, but we had a couple false starts. Right. They told us it was ready to go. And then there was the issue with Kraken and all these other things. So now the bot has been performing for about a week, and it is printing, right? For people that were using this on the lowest risk scale, all right, they were getting between, I think it was 25 and like 35% on the week back on their money. Like the bot's doing well, and it's starting to scrape from all of these different social media platforms, right? They're starting to scrape on X as well. So what we have to do, we also found a way. They added another, it's not really a centralized exchange. It's like a futures platform where they have copy trading. So our community can take advantage of copy trading if they want. But it's called Blofin, Blofin. And if you're in the States, right? Normally you can't use Blowfin. But if you use the special link that we give you in our Git book that I'm working on right now, so I have to write up these instructions. You go to that link, you can sign up for this with literally just an email address and a password. And it doesn't even have to be, it could be whatever at anon.com. Like this doesn't have to be like your Google account, right? And there is no KYC, zero
Nice.
KYC. So it was a way that we wanted to make sure everyone had access to this, because some centralized exchanges can be weird, right? They some places it works, some it doesn't. crack. And now their futures, you have to have like $1 million in your account, like all of a sudden out of nowhere. So we just went this route. The team over at Blowfin is awesome, and the team at Nebula and Kumadroid has been working their butts off. So yeah, we just wanted to see this, really print for a week, make sure it was good to go, and get the documentation up. So I can show you. Let's show everybody. I'm working on that right now. Who the fuck is Dan? Right. So this isn't published yet. So it'll look better. But that there will have everything with staking, right? If you want to learn about staking, how the extended stake multipliers work, when the payouts are, because you have to be staked 30 days prior to a payout, right? So all of the rules and regulations and bullshit, that's all going to be in there. So that way it's one easy spot for everybody. Yeah. So it's pretty exciting stuff, man. The bot's like here. All we have to do, I just want it really documented so nobody's confused, and there's not a million DMs with somebody not knowing what's going on. Protecting the communities, kind of. That's,
absolutely,
I think that's
paramount.
Yeah. And that's what's gotten Dan to where it is, right? When we started this, for anyone that wasn't here in the beginning, we started with some extremely solid tokenomics. This team, us right here, this guy and that guy, only took 2% of the total supply, and we fucking staked it for 2 years. So that shit's locked up. And everything else, I think, what was it? 50% in the token sale, 42% was paired with 100% of the funds raised for the initial liquidity. And then we had 6% for giveaways, but we changed that to 5% for giveaways, and 1% went to an airdrop for that early airdrop roll.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So these tokenomics are solid, and we've been transparent from the beginning, and this is all about the community. So yeah, check it out. Get some fucking Dan, because I can guarantee you this is nothing right now. It's beautiful to see a $750,000 market cap. But that's nothing, right? We're this next month coming up to this first payout. And when people get paid, when they get that XRD, they just go to the site. You go to Dan, what is it? DanXRD.xyz/staking. You go to claim. You will have to come claim it, but there's a reason for that, because again, you matter, right? As the community, you can claim your XRD when you want. So that's up to you. I don't care. I don't want to know if it's tax purposes, or you don't want you're going through a divorce. You don't want her to get half your XRD. That's cool. Or him to get half your XRD, whatever, right? Just leave it on the platform, and the smart contract will take care of it for you till you're ready. But yeah, just go in there, click claim, and you get your money 4 times a year.
Yeah. Or you can just set it and forget it, and then come back in, when after the winter, and you're like, man, it's summertime. I want to check on my XRD, and oh, well, look at that. I got a nice little payout, and I'll take a little mini staycation, whatever it is.
Why not? It's money. Medium rare. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
We are at 30% yet. We are at 29,921 million, so on and so forth. So we're very close to 30% of the supply locked. But if you count that 10% that's getting locked in the staking contract as rewards, which the other day was, what was that? It was like almost 80 grand, which I think it's higher than that. It's definitely higher than that. Now it's got to be over $100,000 worth of tokens for this community. So yeah, I mean, technically we're at 39 then, but plus the locked liquidity, which we don't even count because that's just a giveaway. Right. And you remember this guy? What's up, Cold Fusion? Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, what's up, man?
Come hang out on Radix. You're going to like it. Listen, you don't have to leave Cardano. Diversification is important. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And bro, XRD is crazy. They hit what was it? 3.7 million transactions per second.
It was
Just fucking
crazy.
around.
It was crazy. And they weren't even trying. I think that was still only on 32. Wasn't that 32 shards? Like they
Yeah.
haven't even hit 64 shards yet.
No, Dan's a fucking beast, man.
He's crazy.
Yeah. That's
I
why
also
we
have
do
another update which so I finally had the I can mention, so the NFT, we've been trying to get more utility from the NFT, and so I have been talking with the people over at NFT Wars, and
Ooh.
it is I can say that our NFT will become part of that platform. I don't know when it's going to happen. They're still working on all the kinks and everything, working it out, but that should happen sometime in the new year. So that's another layer of utility that you'll have for your NFT that you got, your OG drop. You'll be able to play the game for it. I'm not sure what the ability is going to be or what, but yeah, hold on to those NFTs because they're just going to be building more and more utility.
That's awesome. I fucking love NFT Wars. Did you get their whatchamacallit, their that pass, the Radix pass?
Is it still live or is it over?
I think so. I think you can still get one.
All right, yeah, no, I've got to get on that. I've been so busy that I haven't even been able to play every night, so I'm not doing too well. Every time I go on, I'm like, yeah, I'm silver. Oh no, now I'm not. Oh, I'm silver. No, I'm not.
Yeah, I used to be able to play that every single night too, but I haven't been on top of. Actually, should we show this? Should we show when Dan hit? I think this was it was before Dan hit 3.7. I think this was the first test where he hit like 2 point something. Should we show that to everybody for any of these?
Absolutely.
All right, hold on. Let me get some sound here. I'll just have to swing my mic towards the screen. Let's pause this. Pause. Let's see if we can blow this up some.
On a test, I've got a network I've just started like 10 minutes ago. This is a couple of the nodes I've got running, so it's not costing anything. Doing nothing right now, 500,000, 600,000 transactions a second. So this is now going to trigger some more spam on some of the other validators, and we will see an increase in TPS. Then if we look back here, we'll see in a minute it starts to creep up as the spam gets injected into the network. These are the spam threads, right? They're just completely saturated. You'll see there's plenty of capacity left on these threads. So if I move spam generation away from the validators, then we can then utilize properly the available capacity in these actual threads that are doing work around consensus execution. We're going to see some good numbers, really good numbers. So we've got a bunch of these to go through, about halfway through at this point. And this is going to settle at about 1.2, 1.3, which is where we've already been in the past. Right? And then I've got two very beefy machines, and I'm just going to send an absolute bagload more of spam in, and we'll see what happens and what number we get. Every time we do one of these tests from this point forward, it's going to keep raising the bar. Every time we do one of these tests, it's going to give you
I just want to show you people real quick. And by the way, Cold Form, I'm sorry, it is you. It's Cold Form, not Cold Fusion. But look, how can I even point to this? I can't. On the top left chart on your screen, see where it says 39,753? That's transactions per second, people. So just keep that in mind as you watch this. What's up, Jimmy Bones? Good to see you, buddy.
An idea of what we can do in the very soon public test and beyond that as well. We're going to be in the millions by Q1 of next year.
And I lied again. That's actually the shard throughput. So look to the right. That's actually your transactions per second on the network, which is already well above 1 million. So don't mind me. Just a DJ.
And hopefully we'll be pushing tens of millions by Q2. It's time to show everybody else exactly what we have. These are transfers right now. I would imagine the swaps will probably be well over 1 million as well at this stage, well over 1 million. Rewind 10 years or more, and everybody was shooting for Visa scale, even myself, for a little while until I actually realized, no, you need a hell of a lot more than that. 1.6 million. Sustained, nice and happy. So let's send in a bit more and set the bar. In a few minutes, you should see this thing go parabolic. It's time this was done. So that's all the additional spam gone in, and we're now running along at a nice 2.6 million transactions per second. You can see that these actual work threads that are doing consensus and stuff, they're just underutilized, right? So this one is like 22% utilized, this one's 20% utilized. CPU has jumped because this has got really thrashy now, and most of this is caused by spamming. So if we take the spamming out, this will drop down to some nice levels about here all the way along, and we've got a good 2 to 3x on top, which we should be able to extract from these validations, which means that even though this number, in my opinion, is very impressive because we're sustaining 2.6 million transactions per second, even a 2x uplift on that gets us into the 5 million transactions per second range, which is just absolutely insane. We've got 32 shard groups. You double that and it doubles again. If we can get a 2x uplift on this, then we're punching 10 million transactions per second with a shard group count of 64. Nobody's done that. Nobody's done 10 million TPX. When the time is right, move all the transactions spamming away from the validators onto dedicated nodes so it looks more like clients, and we're actually in a shot with hitting 10 million TPS over the next few weeks. What we're going to do tonight.
How fucking, oh, damn, my light just fell over. Goddamn mic stand. How fucking crazy is that?
That's
10 million in a few weeks.
And that's like with next to no failed transactions. That's all successful transactions.
That's the thing. People talk about Solana. They say, oh, Sol's fast, Sol's this, Sol's that. 70% of transactions on Solana don't even go through, and they count them as TPS, all of these. And whatever, if you like Sol, that's fine. Listen, I've made bad decisions in my life too. Like, I don't hate you for it. But there is nothing like Radix. And I'm a true believer, right? That this isn't the Lord of the Rings, right? There's not one blockchain to rule them all. Everyone has their place, right? There are other amazing chains out there, right? Bitcoin is an amazing store of wealth, right? Cardano for governance, you can't, like, that's what it's built for. When it comes to day-to-day use, right? Being able to push this kind of, and he's talking about doing this with less than 100 shards in the group. Imagine all over the world if people were running shards on there, on just helping to support the network. That would be insane. And all you have to do to double it is double the amount of shards, right? It's just, and I'm no dev, I'm not a computer scientist here, but it's fucking impressive. And you can see it right now by going to radixdlt.com/wallet and downloading the wallet and trying it. Try it yourself. Do your research. Go read their blog on the site. That's what we did, and we got hooked on the tech.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, the UI from the wallet is just fantastic. And just like,
holy shit. Sorry.
No, it's all good. I love it. It's so user friendly. It's easy to create. It's easy to do transactions. You can do transactions from mobile. It's like Scripto is easy to work with. So like everybody that's in the community, it's just so easy to build that just new stuff is coming out every day. And it's just like it's a great time to be part of Web3 and part of Radix.
Yeah. And other things are going to do great this bull run, right? Bitcoin. I know we're going to see $1 million Bitcoin in our lifetime, probably much sooner than, we're stuck in the ground. Cardano is going to do great things, but Radix at the price point right now, we're talking less than 3 cents right now. All-time high was about what, 60 cents, something about, even if we just go back to the all-time high, the amount of, just profit you can make off this chain, because it's not on any tier 1 exchanges yet, but it will be. Look at Cardano. What happened when that hit a tier 1 exchange, right? Look at last bull run. And Radix has so much more going for it. And that guy from Coinbase has been fucking talking Radix up big time on Twitter. You see that? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens in the near future and long term. Like this is the time to get in. We are still early. So
super fucking early. So make sure you get some Dan, right? We are, I don't think anyone's beat us yet when it comes to launch metrics, right? We raised over 1.3 million XRD in 24 hours. We had the first true, transparent, fair token sale on this chain for a meme coin. And it's not a meme coin anymore, right? It is the only true passive income project on Radix. And now that we have the trading bot, like this is a true utility project. And Dan, everyone already knows that the goal for this, the next step for Dan is to get all of this in place and then to convert this to a true community run project, right? That's really what we want. Like Dan has already broken so many records. If we, and we're already there, right? We have the trading bot, the first payout's already lined up. It's only going to get bigger at this point. It already looks sweet. Once we do that and we convert this over and it's run by the holders, for the holders with 100% in circulation and then 40% of it locked up, which I guess isn't 100% in circulation, but locked up in a staking contract. Bro, this token we made this because we wanted to show Radix how it's done, right? Smart contracts are only around for a couple months. And I think, honestly, that's the next best step that we can do, truly decentralized.
Absolutely. And of course, I mean, it was also made to pay respects to Dan, man. Like, I mean, that guy is a genius. Like, God damn.
He really is. And he's fun.
And of course, to make memes and funny GIFs and everything like that. Oh man, it's there's so many memes in the chat. This cracks me up.
Yeah, where's the Telegram? Hold on, I have it here somewhere. There it is. Come to the Dan Telegram. It's t.me/DanCoinXRD. We have a good time in here. You can actually see, thanks to the team at We Are Monsters, we have an awesome staking bot now that'll show the total amount staked, the amount of staked holders, the amount of time that they lock their stake up, and we have the buy bot that also, thanks to the team at We Are Monsters, is fantastic. Earlier today, we hit 666 holders, and I got nervous. I was going to post it, but I didn't want bad news.
I'm looking for 777. That's the next one that I'm waiting for. So hopefully we can hit that before Christmas.
We're looking good, man. Like people know, you can tell. Like with some of these buys, like people know what's going on. Dan has been trending for a long time.
And so I dug in too. And so if you're looking for merch on Amazon, you need to put the $ DanCoinXRD, and it'll bring you right to it. If you just put in DanCoinXRD, it'll take you to like fungicide or something. So you got to make sure you put into that. You got to put that $ in front of it.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna see if I could find it right now. DanCoinXRD, and then I'll drag this over once I find it. Here we go. Yeah. So if you put $, sorry, that was my fault with the typo. $DanCoinXRD. These hoodies are actually really comfortable. I was rocking.
Yeah, I got one myself.
And
yeah, that's what I need. I need a t-shirt.
Yeah, no, and they are nice, and they ship. Just for everyone that knows, we had a community member, and I don't want to say where they were. I don't want to put their stuff out there, but they were somewhere on the planet that it wasn't available. They couldn't find it. If you can't find it on Amazon, it's because Amazon does not allow shipping there. That's not on us. They using them as the drop shipper and the printing service. They have certain countries that they will ship to and certain ones that they won't. So we are in every country we can be. Most major European countries, the US, I think Japan, a couple others. For some reason, Canada is not on the list. I actually shipped a t-shirt to someone in Canada that won one early in Dan Coin's life, and it cost me $50 for shipping to ship them their fucking shirt for an $18 shirt. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So I think that's basically it. What else we have going on? We have Smash Cards Friday.
Yeah, Smash Cards. So are you doing Radix review this week?
We are. We are talking
okay.
Hard Money Project. At what time do we do that? 2 p.m. Eastern. That's 7 p.m. UTC. So right after that.
Yeah, right after that, we got Smash Carts. Of course, we always got those rumbles in our Discord.
Yeah.
And then check out the Aping Riot poker game on Saturday. That's 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then also the football pick'em. Hey, what's up, Jimmy Bones? Yeah. And that's the pick'em is on Yahoo Fantasy, and I usually put up the link. I'll be doing that, running the drawing for this week. There was a 4-way tie, so we're giving away 3 million Dan each week for that. And yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, we just give away Dan. There's plenty of opportunities in Discord and Telegram, and every time we hit a landmark, we usually throw up a Twitter giveaway. So we'll be continuing to do that as Dan grows, and so yeah, keep your eye out for that as well.
Hell yeah. And we do give away literally daily. We're giving away tokens, and it's insane because me and Yachts have literally like made nothing off of this. The tokens we made, we locked up, but we're trying to give this money away to you people. So come get it because this giveaway wallet will run out eventually. And you're going to be sad that there's been thousands of dollars given away every single week. And you were just sitting back, smiling with fucking moths coming out of your pocketbook. Yeah. So come get some tokens.
Yeah. And everybody in the States, I hope everybody has an awesome Thanksgiving. Spend time with your family, touch the grass, get out there. I don't know, like where I am, it's going to be raining, so it's going to be kind of crappy outside. But hey, spend time with your family, and yeah, enjoy that time and give thanks for everything, man, because tis the season.
Hell yeah! And do not forget, people. Go to DanXRD.xyz.
Yes.
If you want to know, if you forget what the Telegram is, that's okay. Because down at the bottom, there's a link to the Telegram and the X, which is also DanCoinXRD. Very easy. And the Discord, which is not DanCoinXRD, because it's just not. It's a long string of letters and numbers, but that's okay because you can find it right here. And keep an eye out because in the Discord and the Telegram, as soon as I get this Git book done, I will post that up. It will have everything about staking. It will have, well, we'll get it up right away with the staking. I got to get with Aaron for some of the fine details on the bot sign up because they already have some documentation and it would be easier to copy pasta than actually rewrite it completely myself while working 12-hour days. I actually have Thursday and Friday off. I'm pretty excited.
Oh, man. Good for you, man. Good for you.
I'm probably still going to go on Friday and Saturday. But, you know, whatever. So, yeah, keep an eye out. And we're going to start playing more games in Telegram. Also, we were talking about that earlier.
Absolutely.
Today.
Yeah, we're working on getting some new bots in there. Yeah, just keep up to date, and we will definitely have some announcements on that. And another thing, so just basically a great rule of thumb is have your Dan staked by December 1st. That will be 30 days. That'll be 30 days out before the first payout, and you should be good. So if you want to get somebody an early Christmas present and get them Dan, now's the time. If you want to get them merch, now's the time. Like Christmas is right around the corner. You know, who doesn't want some Dan? You know what I'm saying? I'll
try to get some new merch up too. I made some more stuff today while I should have been working. And what else was goddamn? Oh, this. Don't forget this, people. Astrolescent, okay? If you go to astrolescent.com and go to bridge, all right, you can bridge all kinds of shit over to XRD. You can use Simple Swap as well if things aren't supported, but they support damn near everything. So if you want to come check XRD out, there you go. Or just come hang out in the Telegram. You'll probably get tipped $1 million, Dan, because we have a problem with giveaways.
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. So see you later, Yachts. Hope you have a good one, bud. Actually, we'll hang out and we'll keep talking secretive things that no one else can know. But the rest of you got to go. All right. Where the hell's the video? There it is.
Yeah. Much love, everyone. Take care.
Later. Oh, and by the way, there better be $1 million market cap by next week. Actually, I don't even have to threaten anybody. That's going to happen in like 2 days. So good work. And this is all the community. fucking amazing job, people.
You guys,
Next
much
week.
love, everyone.
Hell yeah.